Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hello guys, Servadi here, and today we are gonna talk about very interesting and impressive topic about Korean girls. Yeah. So be ready to talk something very interesting and listen very interesting things. How they are selfish, egoistic, stupid, etc. Yeah, stay tuned. Subscribe immediately and put like and follow our links in description. Instagram and Patreon and other things. There's Vladi here, special for you to start this topic and this show. I know guys, you waiting this for a long time, and many my friends from Korean guys always talking me this, why Korean girls are so how can I say, so creepy, so weird, and behave so selfish, so weird. So now it's a time to talk honestly and brave. Yeah, be brave. Well, so just a couple of days ago, I have one strange situation when I just almost try to make compliment for one Korean girl, as she's a sexy, well, I could just say she's a sexy nurse, kind of, because she works as a nurse, honestly, but I will not tell her name. And she was get mad and angry with me because of this. I don't know why, actually, I really don't know why, I still understand now. Because it's really compliment. Okay, she don't understand this, and she start complaining, and and she say she respect her work. Okay, so should I say, you're weird, ugly nurse? Okay, if you want so, I can tell you. You're a weird, ugly nurse, okay? If you're glad of this, I think she'll never bring me outside, never to buy especially some wine or beer or something else, but it's manipulation, actually. It's manipulation from the girls. So be careful about it, and I really want to make situation clear all the time. And I try to explain to the people and girls why they did not understand any kind of irony or sarcasm or something like this in Asia, basically in Korea. Why it's happened? Because they totally don't understand any kind of humor, They have own special thoughts and humor and behave so weird like robots, something like this. They're not natural as well, if you know what I mean. And many guys, also Korean guys, told me the same, always kind of complaining about it. They're dreaming to meet some Western girls, Russian girls, Ukrainian girls, but not Korean. Why? Now I will explain you. Because they really complicated mind, because they really live so long time as isolated island, and long time, maybe just last 50 years Korea become, as like 50-70 years Korea become more open to the world, more open to the Western country, more open to the Europe, more open to the like Russia or America, maybe, or something like this, Australia. But still now they have this kind of, it's like this DNA, strange weird reaction, strange weird very close mind, very conservative. They always still judge us, look, this guy or this girl with the Western guy, I mean like Korean with Western guy or with Western girl, it's still weird. They something like this, oh look how they wear, oh look, and they always gossip, and it's really very make me weird and creepy, disgusting even, you know, still now I don't know, like I have many friends, and I had many friends since I live in Italy, Venice and Milano, but they always keep asking me stupid questions, and they never know how to react or behave also with me, with Western guy, something like this. They even you say some like just compliment, just for polite compliment. Be careful, guys, because they can accept this as harassment. Everything is harassment. Even like if you by traditional Italy, you know, you can 3 times kisses, something like this, bacio, abbraccio. They can accept this and consider as harassment. This is really most weird nation which I meet in my life. People, I don't say all of them. I don't mean all of them of Korean like that, but always when I had guests, because I did my guest house. I make the guest house in Venice and also in Milano, but mostly in Venice. I meet Korean peoples, Korean couples, Korean family. Just few of them was nice and normal behave, because maybe already some of them already used live in Europe or in Australia or America or some Western countries, another and but another who just only arrived to Milan or arrived to Venice or arrived to another countries like in Europe, something like this. They always kind of behave like, you know, wild Indians, animals, I don't know, something like this, and it's really very horrible, you know. Because you always try to be nice and polite and open your heart and soul to them, as treat them as a normal people. Because if you will be treat them like, you know, like keep distance or something like this, they'll be feel also weird. They'll be think like, you're racist, you keep distance, you hate us and something like this, and we will believe you better friends, blah blah blah, and something like that, you know. But if you normal treat them as a human being, and you offer them something, alcohol, drink, like I did, and something like that, so you become like something like weird guy who just try to attack them. They always like this paranoid. The girls, you know, I know the girls like always try to, everybody loves me, everybody wants me, everybody attack me, everybody pay attention to me. If you text something to them, say hi, ciao, blah blah blah, something like that, they will be complaining, this guy, he's attacked me in sexual way, this guy, he sent me many messages, this guy, he attacked me, and da 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 da. I've always this kind of meet the situation, you know, and I feel really weird, and I want to ask you, are you really think so? Are you really think so? I mean, the Korean girls think so, like you too much pretty and beautiful all over the world, so we cannot find in our country most beauty and pretty and sexy girls? Are you seriously think so? Are you seriously? Check please informations, and you will see in the world most beautiful girls, it's Slavic girls, it's Ukrainian or Russian girls or Belarusian girls, something like this. Everybody love them and like them and want to invite them to get married or something like this. If you ask me why I'm not married with Russian or Slavic girls, Ukrainian, Belarusian, it's just very difficult to say, very shortly, very difficult to answer to this question, but actually, just I think I like something different. Okay, maybe my preference, I more have interest about Oriental girls or Middle Eastern girls, something like this, because it's just something different. It's just different cultures, different image, different behavior, different attitude, something like this. But I like and I have good connection with Japanese girls or Chinese girls, even Taiwanese girls or Thai girls or Vietnamese girls or Macau girls or Cambodian girls or from Bali, Indonesian girls, something like this. But with Korean girls, always something like, you know, something. What is already not right? What is not correct? Okay, we keep out the shoes of the room. Keep out. Leave the shoes outside of the door of the apartment. Okay, we need to. I don't know, like drink makgeolli. Okay, we make makgeolli, no problem. So nice, by the way. Yeah, I love it and recommend you strictly. Cheers, chin chin. But you know, it's like when you only respect your girlfriend, for example, and if she's Korean, but she didn't respect you in your cultures, it's weird. It's like you play football, you know, in the one gate. If I use this word correct or not, you know what I mean, right? Anyway, I hope so. So, and yeah, I know every girl's quite complicated, very complicated, and man and woman, it's a different mentality, different part of brain we use it for thinking and something like this. But always it's eternal problem, you know. It's endless story between man and woman. It's long philosophical story, and it's quite big deal, and many books wrote it about this, about psychology, something like that, and blah blah blah. But I want to say, in this case, like really, I start to feel really so much bad myself and so much weird, because actually, yeah, we know each other with my girlfriend quite long time. I think we already know each other maybe 7 years or 8 years even, yeah. And then suddenly, just because of this kind of story, which I told you, I start to felt she's become cold to me. She's become cold because I kind of behave rude always to her friends, to her Korean friends, something like this. And you really think so? Do you really think so? I behave rude? No. And it's really, you know, something very deep inside our cultures, I think. I mean, compared to Asian cultures and compared to Western cultures, it's something really different things. And because of this, I don't know if it's possible to break up just because of this. Do you think so, really? It's really strange. It's really strange. I really wonder. And cheers. And well, just my topic is, my point is, I just want to really have to know. I must know where is really my mistake. When is my mistake? When I made this mistake? Because, you know, I'm quite gentleman guy. I'm good educated guy. I think so. I'm pretty sure about it. But you know, I'm not gonna be a slave to the woman. But it seems like, you know, Korean girls, they expect. I don't mean my girlfriend. She's already okay. She's already okay with me and me. But another Korean girls, they always expect something too much. You know, too much. Like, you're gonna be a slave. You must be a slave. By the way, most of Asian girls like this, especially like maybe Chinese, because in China they have less women than men, so they expect men must be a slave of the woman. In Korea maybe too, I don't know, but in Japan definitely not. And I'm kind of really simple guy, easygoing guy, you know. I'm pretty open-minded and Western oriented guy, so I think for me it's impossible to behave too much and be like, like this. Always pretend like you kawaii, nice and cute. If you sleep or doing something not kawaii, if you do poo-poo not kawaii, if you pee-pee not kawaii, not cute, not that, okay, I will be divorced with you, I will be punished you, I will be blame you, blah 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 blah. It's impossible to do like this, girls. It's impossible, definitely, you know. So I'm really strictly recommend to the guys who want to. But really, I had a guest, really so much guests and people who was visit my house in Venice. Since I started to do even couch surfing, or later I just use it Airbnb or something like this, and it was quite interesting experience to talk with many foreigners and people from far away, especially like this is really from another island, from another planet. People was for me, and I have very interested and curious about them. Maybe that's why we meet with my girlfriend, because I think I was too much curious and nice to her, and I want to really know more and more what she's thinking, how she's thinking, how the cultures works, and I want to know more and more deeply her cultures and her world, her own soul, and also share my cultures with her. It's because it must to be like this. We share and exchanging. It means we exchange it cultures. It's not means like only we play in the one gate, you know. Only I have to accept cultures of her. Only I have to accept thoughts and what she think, what she's want, something like this. She also must respect my side and my cultures too. And actually, I did not ask her to do something too much. I did not ask her to do something over of kind of, you know, particular unofficial stuff. It's not like this. Like I'm not, you know, like for example, if you can see the cultures of, for example, like Saudi Arabia or another strict Muslim country, and it's very difficult for women from different cultures to accept this and other cultures, you know, right? But I don't propose to her to do something like this. You have to know what I mean, right? Otherwise, I don't want to be misunderstanding. I don't want to be misunderstood about this topic. Yeah, it's very seriously. It's very sensitive stuff. I know for everybody. And since I live in Milano, since I live in Venice, I always keep thinking about it, you know. Since we stay far away. Since we stay far away from each other, it was really hard to me and always fucked my mind, honestly, yeah. How to be a nice guy for my lover, how to be nice and pretty guy to my lovely person. But I don't know if anybody appreciate this and can accept this, especially if I'm artist, if I'm doing like some music, I'm playing guitar, something like this, and then sometimes I think the women, girls, they did not accept these things, and they think and treat about musician. Especially if she did not introduce me to the parents, to the family, she means like it's because I'm not kind of guy who work in a big company like Samsung or I know Samsung or Dell or somewhere else in the big Korean company, because they always like this. They think, you're not working in the big company, okay, you're poor. If you open your own business, I just will give you one tips. Just keep in your mind, think about it. If you open your business, if you start to open your own business online or offline, if you open like your guest house, hotel, whatever, bar, restaurant, your own small business, for a Korean it's like, it's nothing, it's nothing. You must you must work for some big company. So if you are working some big company, so you are become a slave of some big boss. Oh, it's respectful. This is different Asian mentality, you know. We prefer to open our own business and be boss of yourself and work for yourself, or even you do, I don't know, like music, whatever, play guitar, like be rock star, whatever. This is acceptable. Oh, many girls, Russian girls will like you so much in this case, you know. But Korean girls not. They think, oh, you must be work on the big company. You have to be slave. I will tell you. Yeah, you must be slave of big boss, of big company, whatever. Then everybody will be respect you. If you are not slave for the big company, guys, no. Korean girls will be not like you, especially her parents will be not accept you and don't respect you as a good guy, as a kind of, you know, respectful, rich guy, something like this. So you can be whatever do, and even don't try to do. So I'm also almost give up, and I didn't try to not try to get attention or likes from these peoples, you know, from get likes from Korean, from get likes from Asian, basically Chinese or Korean, something like this. Because they totally not integrate, they don't understand our cultures, they live in own world, basically, yeah. And this is always create problem between our relationship and communication, you know. I don't mean my girlfriend, but her friends. Yeah, her friends, they always complaining something, what I do, what I say, what I said, what I wrote, what I published, yeah. I don't want to have so many kind of business, you know, with them. That's all. I remember when I had in university, when I was a university student. I meet some nice guys from Korea, and I give them some lessons. Even, yeah, I work them with adaptations, sorry, in Russia, in St. Petersburg, but also with Japanese and Chinese. But all of them, I think most of them, like more understandable, more easygoing, and who can understand and who easy can integrate to Western cultures. It's, I think, Japanese. The most easygoing and most kind of, you know, free and open mind peoples. Yeah, I wonder because we had a lot of drink party. I have meeting with one guy, his name Ken Sasaki. He's from even journalist from Kyoto News, and I'm just